An Oklahoma City library is celebrating 100 years of books and really so much more. Staff at the Ralph Ellison Library say their mission is about more than the services inside its walls.
Yeah, that's for sure. As News 9's Angelicia Bruton reports, it's about inclusion. She has tonight's United Voices report.
Kimberly Francisco has worked as the library manager at Ralph Ellison Library for about 5 years. This job is part of her life.
I challenge my staff every day that we have to see the grace and humanity of anyone who comes through the door.
She says this way of thinking is deeply rooted in the foundation of the library some 100 years ago.
Then library board voted to exclude, in using their language, Negroes from use of the Carnegie, which was the only library.
The board cited overcrowding at the time, but the newspaper The Black Dispatch disputes their reasoning. It claims access was limited after accusations that boys of color were flirting with white girls in the Carnegie Library. The controversy sparking the black community to rally for a place to go and learn.
If you think about 1921, it hadn't been that long prior to that it would have been illegal for folk who look like me, folk who identify as black or African American, to learn to read, right? You could be killed for such. You could be killed for for teaching someone.
Months later, the city opened a new library in Deep Deuce before moving to Northeast 23rd Street. In the 1970s, it became the Ralph Ellison Library, named after the black novelist.
Every step of the way, the community has been an integral part in assuring we had services.
Even 100 years ago, the proud librarian says this space is just as crucial to her community as the day it opened its doors.
I feel strongly that libraries are of utmost importance because they are free, because they are open to the public, and because they are strategically located in neighborhoods, and that library becomes a part of that community. And it has to be a safe space.
Down the street from the library will soon be MAPS 4's Clara Luper Civil Center, which will provide more public spaces to get a full look into OKC's Black history. In Oklahoma City, Angelicia Bruton, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.